Shri Guruve Namaha. So, good evening dear students and their proud parents. A very warm welcome to all of you to Anantt's pre-departure. Today is a celebration, a moment to celebrate everyone's victory. How's the feeling dear students? A new life, new journey, excited? Great. So from the very first inquiry calls filled with dreams, do you remember those calls? There was no clarity, you were not aware, you were not sure even about going. To the exciting updates about the admissions and the admits you got from the universities. We were so happy. The journey was really beautiful, isn't it? At Anantt, we have always tried to be more than just a guidance center. With our personalized mentoring, strategic profile building, and expert teaching approach, we have worked to empower each and every student at Anantt. This evening is just not a celebration for the departure, but it's about the new beginning. The reward of perseverance and bonds we have built along the way. And none of this would have been possible without the incredible efforts of our team, tireless efforts from the parents as well as students. It's not now my honor to introduce you our amazing individuals who have made this possible from the team Anantt. So to start with, first and most important one, who is the heart of team Anantt? Labhesh sir. The visionary behind Anantt, guiding the institute with passion and dedication. Labhesh sir has been driving force, inspiring us all with his commitment and excellence. Myself, Divya. I am operations head for India and Dubai office. I am responsible for running the operations with efficiency and dedication. And under my leadership, I try my best to keep everyone updated and keeping all the process smooth. Ramesh sir, he is academic head. Overseeing the quantitative training and academic standards at Anantt, Ramesh sir's knowledge and guidance has been instrumental in our students' success. Prerna ma'am. Prerna ma'am is our verbal HOD. Leading our verbal department at Anantt with expertise and commitment, Prerna ma'am's dedication ensures our students excel in their verbal skills. Monica ma'am. She is our senior verbal faculty. Delivering top-notch verbal training to our students at Anantt, Monica ma'am's passion for teaching shines through in her students' achievements. Spandita ma'am. Spandita ma'am is Senior Admissions and Operations Executive. With her meticulous attention to details, Spandita ma'am plays a key role in managing admissions and counseling process. From handling applications to ensuring smooth coordination, her behind-the-scenes support has been instrumental in making the journey for each and every student seamless. Shweta ma'am. Shweta ma'am is our Senior Admissions Counselor. With deep expertise and genuine care, Shweta ma'am has been a guiding force in every student's admission journey. Her thoughtful counseling and unwavering support have helped countless students turn their dreams into reality. Saurabh sir? Sorry, that's Sneha ma'am. Sneha ma'am, she is Sales and Operations Head for Dubai office. She came all the way from Dubai for this function. Thank you, Sneha ma'am. Heading our Dubai operations with remarkable dedication, Sneha ma'am is go-to person for managing inquiries, coordinating calls, and ensuring every process runs seamlessly. Her proactive approach and strong rapport with students and parents have been instrumental in strengthening Anantt's presence in UAE. Saurabh sir. Saurabh sir is Marketing Content Head. Crafting compelling marketing content that resonates with our audience, Saurabh sir's creativity ensures our message is clear and inspiring. Today, he is behind the camera for us. Thank you, Saurabh sir. Mansi. She is Junior Sales and Operation Executive. The first friendly voice many of our students and parents hear. Mansi ensures that every inquiry is handled with care and clarity. From guiding families through the initial stage to sharing vital updates, her attention to details and warm communication makes the journey smoother for everyone. Now the Gen Z of our institutes. These are the interns who are learning and helping us. Sakshi, Rajaswini, Siddhi, and Om, supporting our team with fresh perspectives and enthusiasm. Sakshi, Rajaswini, Siddhi, and Om's contributions have already made a positive impact on our institute. These are the exceptional individuals who make up Team Anantt. Their hard work, dedication, and passion are the backbone of our success today. Now, I would like to invite the entire team of Anantt to come up on the stage and welcome everyone wholeheartedly. Team Anantt. Now, I would like to hand it over to Ramesh sir to talk about the incredible journey and vision of our Anantt.
Myself Ramesh. Usually everyone calls me Ramesh sir. So basically, as ma'am already introduced, that I take care of all the quant part and basically all the academics. I make it sure that all the academic operations, they run smooth and without any issues, be it from a student side or parent side or from even from our side. Today, as we have come here together, as we have gathered to celebrate the incredible journeys of our students who probably wouldn't have even started believing where actually it would end up after a period of year or a year and a half. Like probably before a year when we started, it was just a call, and both of us, like from our side or from your side, it was just a thought whether it was really possible or not, whether it was really possible to make it to the desired university or the dream university that we are looking for. And then it started this process. I would say it was a very beautiful process. I hope everyone can agree to that, right? Obviously, there must have been some ups and downs through this process, but sir believed that it is definitely going to end with a smile on everybody's face. And every member here, be it Anand's member or be it family, parents, a student, everyone put in all the efforts needed to make it happen. Correct? And that's why now we are here to celebrate this incredible journey and the way ahead. So it gives me an immense pleasure now to welcome everyone here for this beautiful program for pre-department. So, first, I talk about the test prep. In most of the cases, it starts with the test preparation, but our mission extends beyond that. It is not only about the test preparation. We walk alongside families through every part of the admissions journey. As I said, it was not only about the test preparation. This journey is blend of everything. So it was a test prep, so many late night calls, so many discussions, not only about the test prep, not only about the counseling. It was a blend of everything. So, from the very first inquiry to the exciting news of your university admits. So that's how it is. It was a mixed journey. What makes this journey even more meaningful for us, the deep values we place on personalized attention. I hope even everyone present here, be it a student or parents, they can agree to this. The way everybody gets personalized attention here at Anantt. Maybe it's during the preparation test prep days or during your counseling days. Every student is, because what we believe is every student is different with unique strengths, challenges, and aspirations. And it is our honor to understand each case in its full content, because every case is not same. Every student is definitely not same. Every student has to be treated in its own ways, and probably that's what we are good at. And I really feel proud saying this. That's how we treat every student, knowing that every student is different and every student needs different approach. That's what we try to do at our best. All we ask for is your support, and all we offer is our care. Till the very last step of the process, the more we connect with our students and their journeys, the more Anantt evolves, growing in experience, compassion, and energy. And each success story, we find a different enthusiasm, a renewed enthusiasm, and the guide and a new approach to guide our next student. Finally, I'd just like to say we have been privileged to witness students gain not just admissions to their dream school. So this process is just not a testament, not only for their hard work, but to a shared effort rooted in trust, belief, and a genuine care. Right? Correct? Did you feel these along during the whole process? Thank you so much. Fine. So now I would like to call upon our beloved Mr. Labesh sir here on the stage. So please, sir.
Finally. Guys, every single one of the speakers here mentioned about this journey. Yeah? Wasn't it exciting to understand that we really started from a single call, as ma'am mentioned? We all started from a single call when you stepped into the office, probably aware of few things you wanted, few things you desired, and not exactly aware of what all was needed, how much amount of commitment was needed to be here, to actually achieve what we achieved. Guys, when you look back, don't you think the process took its own toll on us? I personally evolved in every single one of those journey, where I understood you so deeply, and specifically those introduction calls. If you remember those introduction calls where we spoke about some insane topics about how you grew up, what your childhood was like, how what traits you inherited from your parents, from your dad, from your mom. This journey, I'm again using the same word. This journey was so fulfilling, not just from your side, from my side. I evolved as a counselor. I evolved as a human being. I know for a fact every single one of you, specifically my students, has gone through this unique turnaround. Everyone has her own story of evolution. And that's the whole reason we are here. That's the whole reason we have achieved this amazing offers. That's the whole reason we've got these scholarships, amazing scholarships. I believe this year, cumulatively, this is the one of our best years. Cumulatively, we have somewhere around $580,000 scholarship. $580,000 scholarships cumulatively. So it's a feat, and I genuinely want this number to keep on growing as much as possible. So there is a reason we yell it out loud. We are known for scholarships. Now that everyone has spoken about this journey, let's take a moment and understand how much you have trusted me and my entire team. How much you have shown the faith. So, while we talk about that trust, that faith, that belief system which we've had, and the way you call me late nights without any hesitation, the way we address you, I yell at you. At times, probably everyone here has at some point heard from me about the mistakes you have done. Probably I've this year I've witnessed a decent number of tears. My, the way the kids have cried through this process. So there are 3 steps where I'm going to lead you to. Okay, first thing, you've trusted us so much. I genuinely want you to trust me again. Every single one of you who have been part of the process, that includes parents, that includes all my counselors, the team, and specifically that includes all my dear students. Please, specifically the family as well, right? Please close your eyes. Trust me again. Close your eyes. Let's, please, genuinely, close your eyes. let's go back to that process. Not with Anand, but when you first had that thought, when you really wanted to think about studying abroad, when that first moment came, when you realized that there is a possibility that I might or my kid might step out of the comfort zone, step out from this humble abode, from the house, and probably spread the wings to fly. From that moment, in this entire process, there were so many ups and downs where you had fights, arguments. There were so many ups and downs with respect to the essays, the commitment. My God, the doubts. I had a doubt. Was it really possible? Could I actually get into the school I really wanted to get into? Do you think, am I making a mistake of stepping into that country? Isn't it too early to do that? All those doubts, those inhibitions, the way I either doubted myself or I doubted the ability of my kid or my student. Go through that process. At times there were tears. Most of the times there were tears. Go through that entire frame. Feel the air. Feel the coldness in the room. And also understand, go to that moment when we got our first offer letter. That happy moment when I realized that, oh my God, the offer letter is under my name, and it just is not the offer letter, it also includes some scholarship. The pride I felt on my kid, how fortunate my kid is to get that scholarship, to get that offer letter. The kid is eventually going to push his or her boundaries, the opportunities which I never got, or the opportunities which I could not bestow to others, or rather I could not receive. I am blessed enough to give that opportunity to my kid. Go through that entire process, feel the moments. With a smile, understand the feeling you had when the visas were approved. The happiness knowing that eventually that one thought which started is now leading to something that is actually going to happen. From that moment, let's rewind. Let's go back to that first moment when we thought that it's supposed to happen. There is a possibility of it might happen. From your offer letter, go back to the probably 10th result, to your undergrad results, to your moment where you absolutely did not have any thought process whether this could eventually make any sense for me. In this entire process, if at all, by any chance, I doubted my parents, I doubted or I did not believe the support system they provided, or I had any concerns about my kid, please let that go. Now, here, we are at a moment where I am blessed. I am blessed to have a support system like my parents. I am blessed to have my offspring bring accolades to the family. I am blessed to have the students and the family's trust. Slowly, be in that happy moment where You are enjoying and you are savoring the moments of getting the visa and aiming for a way, way brighter future. Now that we're here, we went from the start point to the end point. We went backwards. Now let's individually, irrespective whether you are a parent or a student or you are just an inquiry or at wherever, whichever position you are at that point, just close your eyes, go to your comfort zone. Imagine yourself a year ahead of time, a better version of Just, a better version of Gia, a better version of Agastya, your own better version. Every single one of you, please close your eyes. See yourself after a year. How is that person responding to you? What kind of learnings this new upgraded version of you is giving? How this better version of you is trying to be the best version of you. How proud I am of my kid. How proud I am of myself. Probably I'm in the dean's list. I've joined the club I really wanted to. I am the president of the dorm. I have finally shown my parents, and you know what? You have cared, you have supported me so much, so well, that I can thrive, survive, and fly all by myself. I am eventually here when I'm ready to fly. Take the leap of faith. Just in front of your better version, smile. Smile and be happy that the journey I wanted is happening. Be happy of the fact that I'm enjoying this evolved version of myself. And there's long, long way to go. I'm happy and blessed to have this amazing support system to convert me into the best version of myself in the most optimized way possible. Take a deep breath. Savor that smile. Probably you can hug the better version of yourself. You are leaving this auditorium to aim to be that best and better version of yourselves. That's the whole agenda of today's session. Savor that moment slowly, as and when you are comfortable. Slowly open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for trusting me. Guys, specifically for all my students here, this win is not yours alone. The offer letter is not yours alone. You have no idea how much amount of sweat, how many liters of sweat literally went in to give you a stage which you feel is your right, but actually not. We are all blessed thanks to your parents, thanks to the ecosystem they provided me to be here. When I leave this room, I am not just carrying my own expectations, but literally carrying the load of every single dream they had, which they sacrificed to make sure your dream can come true. We owe it to them to make sure that I know for a fact that life is going to be cruel. At times, it's going to be tricky for me to be stable, to have my spine erect. But wherever the moment I get conscious, I get my attention back, I know for a fact that I am entering into the university not for the sake of pleasure alone. I'm here with a dream, not just mine, but my family literally. And there are a lot of other support systems where it's not just about where it is not just about my family, but my extended one. There are a lot of people who were probably naysayers or who were concerned. खरंच जायला पाहिजे का? जरा लहान नाही का तो? आता नको पाठवायला. आपण नंतर पाठवू. मास्टर्स मध्ये बघू. Isn't this my ownership to make sure to all the naysayers that I don't let down my parents? I have to make sure whatever for whatever reason I started this journey, or whatever faith they have entrusted on me, I'm going to make sure and I'm going to capitalize on that. You don't technically need to make your parents proud, they are already proud. But you can definitely try to take as much efforts from your side as possible. Sounds fair?
Yes.
Are you with me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Are parents saying yes or should say yes? Alright, guys. This journey is going to come with its own amazing ups and downs. And as a matter of fact, I and for obvious reasons, your parents also would wish that this journey should not be smooth. Because that's how you live on. Unless and until you fall, you won't realize that how to get up. You will learn the ability to get up. That does not mean you should fall in the first semester. Specifically all the geopolitical scenarios around, I would like to underline the fact that you are stepping in. Once you step into that aeroplane, and when you step out, you are stepping out with a responsibility. You are not going there for taking someone else's responsibility, as in doing Samaj Seva. You don't care how others react, or if there is a rally on LGBTQ community and I'll go and just play a card there. No. You are going there with a specific sense of ownership, and that your first responsibility will be towards your family. Samaj Seva baad mein. Works?
Yes.
There are a lot of examples which I heard in last 4 months. I've burned my hands personally. Trust me on this. You're going there on your own journey. Your ownership, your responsibility falls down to your family first. And that's about it. Society baad mein rakhenge. I'm so sorry. Generally my pre-departures are very straightforward. But it's important for you looking at the current geopolitical scenario. With me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Now that we have understood that this journey was not mine alone, and I know for a fact that I'm blessed, and I'm blessed to have that support system, I want you, because I know for a fact that no one is flying tomorrow. Is anyone flying tomorrow? No, right? Awesome. Please spend individually at least an hour with your mom separately, dad separately, with your siblings separately. Please nurture that bond. Trust me on this. I've had so many frantic calls from my students who missed them and unfortunately could not convey that. Please have that one-on-one conversation. If there is some sour relationship, amazing. Please mend it. Right time. Right time to do that before you step out. Not here. Sa? Sounds fair? Got this, guys. Lot more things. We have three more webinars to go. Specifically in terms of one webinar will be specifically for parents. How are you supposed to do the parenting while our kids are away? Right? We'll have one more webinar on using of generative AI for the sake of upliftment. And one more webinar specifically in terms of how we are supposed to network and capitalize on our networking skills. Because at the end of the day, guys, please trust me on this. We are not going there only for the sake of studies. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. We are not going there just for the sake of studies. There's a possibility that this might be my last flight to US or last time I'm going to US, right? Till the point I come back. Right? So, we'll make sure that I'm capitalizing on the environment that the university is providing me. If there are networking opportunities, I'll make sure that I step out. If there are hackathons, why not? The university is sending you for free to California. Please go there. Enjoy the ecosystem because you are stepping in to the university and you are paying the fees not just for that credit. You are paying the fees for the support system. You're paying the fees for that ecosystem that the university and the US is providing you. Or for that matter, Dubai. Fair? Aditya? Awesome. I wish every one of you from every single one of my team members here, because everyone cannot talk here, guys, I wish all of you all the very best. Our heart will keep on rooting for you, irrespective whether you fall or not. We are right here for you. You need any support? We are a call or a text away. God bless you guys. All the best wishes. Thank you.
Incredibly inspiring and incredibly inspiring words. Your speech, it truly touched all of our hearts, which was already filled with so many emotions. Like probably, especially I would say with respect to parents. I mean, no one can imagine what's really going on their minds. Now a kid is few days away flying to US, right? So we don't know what's going on in the mind, but it was needed. Like whatever the words, those words, probably now it will help each one of us here in the right direction. Now, what should be done in the remaining few of the days, right? It is one of the best feelings to listen to it is one of the best feelings to listen to the incredible journeys these students have embarked and how this is going to take them to the bright futures that is ahead. It is truly a special moment for all of us, and your heartfelt words have made it even more incredible. Thank you so much, sir, once again. Now, before we move ahead, here is a short glimpse into the spirit of Anantt and the journeys we have shared with our students in an animated form.
It started with a simple dream of going far, learning more, becoming someone new. But the road was tough. Endless questions, late nights, and quiet moments when I nearly gave up. Then came guidance, a voice that said, "You've got this." It made all the difference. There were rejections, doubts, but I held on. So did the people who believed in me. Then, that one word, congratulations. That moment changed everything. I didn't just pack clothes. I packed memories, blessings, and a little bit of home. I hugged them tight, smiled through tears, and walked toward a new beginning. This isn't goodbye. It's just takeoff. And the journey has only begun.
Now, as we reflect on the achievements and the dreams that have brought us all of us here together, it's important to remember that each one of you has a unique story. Where it started, how it went, and now how we look at it going as looking at the backward for past 1.5 years. So we have some crucial testimonials from some of our students who would like to share their experiences with her over this journey. So without further delay, I would like to call upon stage first Jess.
This is Jasha, and here's my experience learning with Anantt. I mean, the journey was a blast of mixed learnings, fun, and much more. But to be specific, it was awesome. Everyone here has helped me in some way. Labesa, being the MVP here, helped me a lot to achieve something that I could not have achieved on my own. Well, till then, I was like, कि जे देंगे, जो हुआ देखा जाएगा. And till that time, I was in love with coding. So at the end, मेरे को लेना CS या फिर data science ही था. I didn't have any other choice and खुद से लेना भी नहीं था. So I thought कि यार अब तो लग गए. we won't end up in IITs, of course. I'm not that studious. But then my dad chose Anantt. He called them. He booked an appointment with sir. And then उन्होंने पूछा that is it okay if we send him to US या फिर other options are there. Trust me, the best choice one could have made. After joining Anantt, Labesa helped me build my profile so freaking good. Even I was shocked कि भाई even I'm not this good. मेरे को पता ही नहीं है क्या है. He guided me throughout the journey, wrote fantastic essays. You can't believe the story. Even I could have wrote that myself. I was like, कि sir कहाँ से ला रहे हो ये? Helped me represent myself in front of the universities. The main part was कि the excellent profile landed me to a very good college and the course I wanted. And cherry on top, I got a very good scholarship. This is not all. Pandita ma'am and Shweta ma'am also helped me to fill out every single details. भले या फिर कोई छोटा फॉर्म हो या फिर कोई बड़ा फॉर्म हो. Even after getting into colleges, क्या procedures है, what you have to do, what you don't have to do, सब ऐसे बोलते हैं ना. It was served on a plate and I just had to consume it. And also for visa prep, endless guiding, question and answers, one-on-one interviews. ये if Shweta ma'am and Pandita ma'am were not there, मेरा visa होना ही नहीं था. I was shit scared. I was not ready for it. And mainly उन्होंने बोला था that be chill, be yourself. Both of them helped me बहुत ज़्यादा. And of course, how could we forget Ramesh sir and Prerna ma'am here? Yeah. Well, पूरे SAT prep and AP's prep में इन दोनों ने मेरा motivation have kept me on ऐसे skyrocketed कि you have to do it and you could do it. उन्होंने ध्यान रखा mainly कि I'm not missing out anything. I'm giving out mocks and also I'm getting good scores in that. Being consistent with everything. They didn't put a burden on me. Rather, you could say friendly faces whenever you had some doubts. A simple English question to the ma'am and she would explain you. या फिर you could ask even Ramesh sir कि what is 1 plus 1? He'll literally smile and give you the answer. Damn, this is so much of drama here. But at the end, Ananth helped me, literally shape me. Like I was not ready for this. I was not expecting कि मैं ये achieve कर सकता हूँ. And I was never capable of this on my own. I thank everyone at Ananth to help, like, that have literally helped me to reach here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those sweet and at the same time motivating words. But let me remind you कि हमारा AP अभी भी बाकी है. कैलकुलस हमने अभी भी नहीं किया है. Right. So let's see कि वो कब कर सकते हैं. We'll figure it out. Okay. Thank you so much, Jess. Next, Jia.
I am Jia Mudbafna and I got into Purdue University for my bachelor's in business analytics and information management. My journey with Anantt started right after my 10th grade. I came to Pune just to meet my relative cum counselor, Labe sir, and with the plans of taking commerce and doing CFA. In our very first meeting, he just simply asked my dad that whether I could study abroad, and my dad replied within a minute. That day, in the particular moment, my life changed particularly. I shifted to Pune within a week and my journey with Anantt began. I vividly remember, on my first day, I was pretty nervous. Traveling through bus for the first time and meeting new people seemed very scary. But the moment I went into the office, Labe sir was there to guide me. He made sure that I completed my task every day before leaving the office. He has a major role in shaping the person I am today. Besides being my academic advisor, he was my mentor to guide me in life. He taught me so many things and I'm very grateful for that. He just made this study abroad dream possible for me. From my profile building to my essays, he paid attention to every minor detail. He portrayed me in a way I never could imagine. I would be forever grateful to have a mentor like you, sir, who is there to help me 24/7, which also means that I'm going to trouble you with all of my questions even when I'm in the US. I would like to talk about Divya ma'am. Divya ma'am always motivated me to keep going. She would always bring snacks, refreshment for all the people in the office and would guide me whenever sir wasn't around. Sakshi Didi. I met Sakshi Didi, who's an intern, but became my reason to come to the office on the days I felt exhausted. She became my best friend. From warning me beforehand about sir scolding me or reminding me about my leftover tasks, she was always there. For a long time, I didn't know that Sakshi Didi and Shweta ma'am were real sisters. Next, talking about Shweta ma'am and Spandita ma'am, they were always there to help me whenever I needed. From impromptu meetings to last minute submissions, they were always there till the very end. They are the sweetest people to talk to. Both of them always reminded me about my deadlines, but with a little bit of scolding. Ramesh sir and Prerna ma'am were my SAT tutors. They would make sure that I solved enough questions before my mock exams and my real exam and would always help me to solve each and every of my doubt. They would explain each and everything in such detail till the point that I completely understood the topic. After the 2 years I spent at Anantt, it became my second home. A home where everyone would always look after you, be there at your lowest, and motivate you being your well-wisher and biggest supporter. I've had my fair shares of breakdowns here at Anantt, but there was always someone to help me. Thank you to each and every one of you here at Anantt. I'll cherish these memories all my life.
Student. She was just like another member of Anand's family. Every day being there right from start to the end till the office gets closed. So all the best wishes here. Next we have is Nilesh Dharmalkar, Arnav's dad.
Sir, for giving me this opportunity to talk with all of you. Yes, it certainly is a very proud moment for me, and actually, this is the first time I am here at a pre-departure program, and there are a lot of emotions. Just like when Sir told us to close our eyes and just go back to the journey and how it began. So I was going through it, and believe me, it really was a emotional roller coaster ride. My son was in the 10th, and he got good marks, and then US dreams are always there, and mostly it is usually after graduation. So all the big institutes were always there, but they were always after graduation. And I had a different feeling. I wanted him to not just study, but also understand the culture, be more open, be more creative, and have a more fulfilling life. And I thought that it was not going to be just for his post graduation. It should start somewhere before that. And that thought was there, but I didn't know where to begin because I was not sure of many institutes or many people who would guide us in the right way. It was my wife who found Anannt Institute, and I should give her full marks for that because because it's after all it's the mothers, anybody has to go pass through their watchful eye, and one fine day she said, I think they are good people and you should go and meet them. And I said, okay, let's do it. And yes, it began with SAT. Because that's all we knew, that one has to give the SAT exam. But then I met Sir. I found him to be very clear, focused, and to the point, something that I really liked. And he helped us with the SAT. We were never aware of PPs. I was not aware of PPs. He told us, he guided us about that as well. And afterwards, we decided that we will go with the admission counseling as well. Until then, we were not sure about it. But I think it really helped. And one important thing that I really want to say is that the best thing for me is that I didn't have to look into anything, which was the best thing for me. I didn't look at the universities, I didn't look at the courses, about the scholarships. Everything was taken care by Anannt Institute, by Lavesh Sir and his team. They made a group. I was just there most of the times just to see what's going on in the group and wherever I was needed. But otherwise, believe me, they took care of everything. I mean, I remember my wife was just telling me recently that, did you realize that you didn't fill even one single form? And I was like, oh my God, seriously, I didn't. So all the way from choosing those universities, filling all of those forms, going for those, I think he had joint classes for the APs and all. So everything was done so well, so nicely. And at the end of it, I think he had applied for 5 or 6 universities. He got admitted by all of them. He got a scholarship in one university, but he decided to go to another one, which is more focused to going to, and these past 2 years seriously were amazing in the sense like something that was just there in my mind, and I never thought that would really happen or come into reality, but it did. And I must say that it happened through the institute, through Sir, who literally gave a lot of personal attention. And even Spandita ma'am, Shweta ma'am were always there. And I think, I still remember one more thing. During the visa, okay, so they did take a lot of his mock for the visa interview as well. And what really touched me is on the day of the visa, I had taken him to Mumbai, and I don't know how he came out at 9:15. I still remember, and the first call that we get was Sir's. We were so surprised, like, how does he know? I mean, before we could even call his mom, it was Sir who called, and his first.
My lines.
Well, I was surprised. He said, "Congratulations," and he told me, "How does he know I got it?" So it is. I mean, it was amazing. It is something that we'll always remember. We'll always cherish. Sir has been a real guiding force, and I hope that he stays that way in the future as well once he goes for his studies. And thanks is a word that's really less to what we feel about what we got from the institute. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Next is Rashmi's mom, Mrs. Madhuri Nibadhe.
और मैं रश्मिन की मम्मी हूँ. सो एक्चुअली इट वाज रश्मिन्स ड्रीम. बहुत छोटा था तब से मैंने उसके मुंह से कई बार सुना था कि यूएस जाना है. एक बार तो उसने क्लास 2 में एक स्टोरी बना के बता दी थी कि मैं यूएस शिफ्ट हो रहा हूँ. सो पीपल यूज्ड टू कॉल मी कि आपकी लॉटरी लगी है क्या, आप अभी यूएस जा रहे हो. सो कहने का मतलब ये है कि ये शायद मैनिफेस्टेशन था. मैं बहुत बिलीव करती हूँ मैनिफेस्टेशन में. और हम सभी जितने भी आज मैं जो भी बात कर रही हूँ, शायद सारे पेरेंट्स ने ये एक्सपीरियंस किया वाइल आवर जर्नी 2 years कि ये सब हम एक छोटा सा थॉट लेकर गए थे. पता नहीं होगा नहीं होगा. बच्चे चाह रहे थे, मैक्सिमम लोगों के बच्चे चाह रहे थे कि यूएस में पढ़ना है. सो अनंत इंस्टीट्यूट, लावेश सर और पूरी टीम, मुझे ऐसा लगता है ये इस मैनिफेस्टेशन के पीछे की एनर्जी ये सब है जो हमारे सपनों के लिए काम कर रहे हैं. सो थैंक यू सो मच सबसे पहले. और बहुत मिक्स इमोशन है आज. सर का मेडिटेशन वाज एक्चुअली बहुत, मतलब अभी तक नहीं फील हो रहा था सर, पर अब अभी यहाँ आने के बाद फील हो रहा है कि मतलब बहुत मिक्स इमोशंस है. बच्चों को जो चाहिए था वो मिल गया है और बहुत अच्छी जगह जा रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छे से जा रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छे सपोर्ट के साथ जा रहे हैं. पर कहीं ना कहीं हम भी अकेले हो रहे हैं. तो सर वी ऑल्सो वांट सपोर्ट. जितना अच्छा सपोर्ट आपने बच्चों को दिया है और अभी भी आप कह रहे हैं कि आप वहाँ जाने के बाद भी आई एम जस्ट अ कॉल अवे, तो हम पेरेंट्स को भी सपोर्ट चाहिए अब कि कोई कह दे कि हम वी आर जस्ट अ कॉल अवे. सो जो ये 2 साल की जर्नी थी, खासकर श्वेता मैम, स्पंदिता मैम और लाभेश सर, इनको पता है कि पर्सनल फ्रंट पे भी हमारे यहाँ से बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स चल रहे थे. हमारे यहाँ बहुत मेडिकल इश्यूज चल रहे थे और रश्मिन बहुत डिस्टर्बेंस में सब पढ़ रहा था. पर फिर भी मतलब हम शायद उतना ध्यान नहीं दे पाए रश्मिन की ओर, पर लाभेश सर का ध्यान, मैम्स का ध्यान पूरा था. कब फॉर्म्स भरने हैं, कब एपीज देनी है, प्रिपरेशन हुई है नहीं हुई है, सैट दिया है नहीं दिया है, कितना स्कोर चाहिए, क्या करना है. और खासकर रश्मिन को जो ज़रूरत थी, या हम सबको भी, कि मॉरल सपोर्ट की, और वो सपोर्ट पूरा मिला. तो इट इज़ अ काइंड ऑफ होलिस्टिक सपोर्ट था. अनंत के बारे में हमेशा मुझे ऐसा लगता है, किसी एक का नाम मैं नहीं लूँगी क्योंकि इट इज़ अ टीम एफर्ट. डेफिनेटली जो कैप्टन ऑफ द शिप होता है वो बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है, बट इट इज़ अ टीम एफर्ट. और उन्होंने ना सिर्फ ये जो अभी सर ने बहुत कुछ अच्छा बोला है कि टेक्निकलिटी सब उन्होंने बताई अभी कि उन्होंने किस किस चीज़ में सपोर्ट दिया है बच्चों को, पेरेंट्स को, वीज़ा प्रोसेस, ये सब को, सैट, सब कुछ. पर मुझे जो लग रहा है कि एक अच्छा इंसान बनना बहुत ज़रूरी है, जो शायद हम बच्चों को कितना सिखा पाएँ कितना नहीं, हमें नहीं पता. पर ये 2 साल में मुझे पता है कि अनंत से निकलने वाला बच्चा जो यूएस जा रहा है वो एक अच्छा ह्यूमन बीइंग ज़रूर बनेगा, 100%. बाकी सब टेक्निकल चीज़ों के लिए सब है ही, और हम उन्होंने प्रूव किया, इसीलिए बच्चे जा रहे हैं. जो पैरामीटर्स थे, टेक्निकल पैरामीटर्स, पर जो लॉन्ग रन में आपने सर सिखाया है, रश्मिन बोलने का मौका नहीं मिला उसको, पर मैं जानती हूँ कि वो क्या बोलता, कि आप हमेशा, आप हो चाहे आपकी टीम हो, सॉल्यूशंस को देखते हैं. तो इट इज़ अ सॉल्यूशन सेंट्रिक अप्रोच, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम सेंट्रिक अप्रोच. प्रॉब्लम्स बहुत आए, हमारे भी टाइम में आए हैं, आप लोगों के भी बच्चों के इसमें प्रॉब्लम्स तो आए थे बहुत, पर इट इज़ ऑलवेज ओके फाइन, क्या कर सकते हैं. तो ये अप्रोच हमेशा रहा है. और मुझे ऐसा लगता है रश्मिन को जो बताया गया, क्योंकि सभी को बताया होगा सर ने, पर मैं क्योंकि रश्मिन की मॉम हूँ तो मुझे पता है कि टाइम स्पेंड करो, मम्मी पापा के साथ टाइम स्पेंड करो, ये टाइम वापस नहीं आएगा, कैसे करना है, वहाँ पे अकेले जब जाओगे तब कैसे रहोगे आप, तो ये सब चीज़ें इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. और थैंक यू सो मच टू अनंत एंड टीम. लाकेश सर, थैंक यू सो मच. और इट इज़ अ फैमिली, और मुझे नहीं लगता यहाँ से कोई भी पेरेंट ये फैमिली छोड़ने वाला है बच्चा जाने के बाद भी. तो हम सब साथ में रहेंगे आगे भी. और सारे बच्चों को बहुत सारे बेस्ट विशेस हमारी तरफ से, और सारे पेरेंट्स को कि वी आर फैमिली, वी ऑल आर टुगेदर. जब भी कुछ ज़रूरत पड़े हम सब साथ आएंगे. और थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच.
I was just 12 when I decided I wanted to go to the States to study. And at that time, I had zero idea what I wanted to do, what I wanted to pursue. I just knew that I wanted to go. It wasn't until I started my bachelor's in artificial intelligence and machine learning, which by the way happened quite by chance, that I realized I wanted to pursue my master's in this field. I knew a lot of seniors from my college and otherwise who had gone through this process, and everyone told me the same thing. The process is lengthy, tedious, and overwhelming. I was already really confused about everything. During my third year, a friend of mine who was a year above me often spoke about his experience with Anannt Institute as he was preparing to leave for his master's. He would tell me how Anantt guided him through everything, no matter how big or small the confusion was. He had nothing but praises for them. By the end of it, I had made up my mind that when my time came, I would go to Anantt. I still remember my first conversation with Shweta ma'am, who by the way became my biggest confidant here at Anantt. She asked me to come and meet her at the office. I walked in that day completely clueless and walked out reassured that every word my friend had told me was absolutely true. Anantt treats you like their own. It felt like one small family guiding each student as if we were their own children whom they wanted to see succeed. I used to come to the office for my GRE and TOEFL classes, and I remember telling Lavish sir that I wasn't able to focus at home. And very casually he told me, okay, then come here and sit, bring your lunch, and you can study here. And that's exactly what I did. For the next 1 month, Anantt became my second home. I would sit there, study, take my mocks, and gradually found my course. I've had lunch with the team multiple times, and never once did I feel left out. I vividly remember sitting and crying in Lavish sir's office after my GRE exam, and him jokingly offering me more water so I could cry some more, as if I hadn't cried enough already. But in that moment, he simply said, Tai, it's done and dusted. Now we move forward and focus on what's next. That's what Anantt does. They make sure you never stay stuck, and they help you move forward. They have been there for me every step of the way, right from preparing my university list, because at that time all I knew was I wanted to go to New York. And beyond that, I knew nothing. To now helping me understand what exactly I need to carry and how to prepare myself for this new journey. Every fine detail they have been there to guide me through. No matter the day or the hour, I've been able to reach out to them, and they've always been there. Whether it was my GRE exam or my visa interview, I knew they waited with bated breath until I came out of the center or the consulate to share the news. There was always a text on the group or a missed call from sir or ma'am. It felt like it was their process and not just mine. A big thank you to everyone at Anantt, especially Lavish sir, Divya ma'am, Shweta ma'am, Spandita ma'am, Sneha ma'am, Ramesh sir, and Prerna ma'am for being my pillars throughout this journey. And to my mother for dealing with me, my tears and tantrums single-handedly. She's been super supportive throughout, and without her, I would never be where I am today. At Anantt, it's not just about the process of sending a student abroad. It's a holistic experience. I mean, a year ago, if someone handed me a mic and asked me to speak on stage, I would have been a nervous wreck. Today, I'm not just academically prepared, well, not entirely, but I've grown as a person. I walked into Anantt confused, timid, and someone who would cry at every minor inconvenience. I'm sure I'm walking out more confident, independent, self-assured, and ready for what's next. Because at that time, as I said, all I knew was I wanted to go to the States, but they gave that dream shape and direction. And I know this isn't the end, it's only the beginning. Whenever I find myself at a crossroads, unsure of what to do next. I know I can pick up the phone and call Labesh sir, Shweta ma'am, or Spandita ma'am. They will be there, maybe scold me a little bit, but always guide me with the same honesty and warmth they have till now. Whenever I need them, they will always have my back, just like family does. Because that's what Anannt Institute becomes. It becomes your family.
Thank you, Niharika. Next, I would like to call Mrs. Geeta Jadhav, Niharika's mom.
Has been said. There's nothing new to be said actually. But yes, I'm very proud of myself that I decided to go with Anantt family because without them it wasn't possible. It was Niharika's childhood dream. Maybe I don't know whether we would be able to manage it or whatever. But when we met sir, we met Feda ma'am, I knew one thing. They said, Patwais hai na? That's all. Babu. So it went so smoothly after that. Again, as everybody said, we didn't feel any form, we didn't do anything. They did everything for her. I mean, I didn't, it was not only me, my daughter, it was their daughter too. So all my burden of all these 22 years have been shifted to Anantt. So kind of, Niharika, you're not a burden. But yeah, I am saying this in the academic context. Because here, this marks, that marks, little less, 1 mark is gone and I didn't get this and GRE went like this. I said, you scored well, sir. And then first admit she got. And sir is like, you got the best in university, you're crying. So even I'm crying. Now what is happening, sir? So Ramala hai about. So I was like, ma'am, when you get the best, you are asking for below that or something. Nothing is you cannot compare, but you are getting the best as per all that you have, and we couldn't ask for more. I don't know how many calls I have made to sir. Sir, Niharika asa karti. So sir is like, ma'am, I'm there, and she's grown up. She's in this 1 year. My small daughter has matured so much that now I don't feel worried that she'll be all alone in the US and managing managing everything, including food for herself, which I was very worried. घरचं जेवण तर काही मिळणार नाहीये तिथे. सर आता काय करणार आहे, चपाती करायला शिक आधी is what I keep telling her. I don't know, sir, please tell her because she doesn't listen to me. I take this opportunity of the stage to tell her. So yeah. Words are very short. I will never be able to thank enough. Being a single mother, what I could achieve is what Anantt has done for me. I didn't have to do anything. Thank you so much, all of you. I'm not saying ma'am. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Next is Rushi. Where do I start? For me, this isn't really a testimonial. It's just me trying to say thank you to someone who's been one of the biggest reasons I made it through the past year. Last July, I was honestly all over the place. Completely confused, overwhelmed, and really unsure about what I was going to do with college. I had no clue on what I was doing, what to write, where even to begin, and how my story even made sense. And then I met Sir. From the first conversation, I felt something shift. He wasn't like anyone else. He didn't just ask me for my resume or my grades, which are very bad by the way. He actually wanted to know me, who I was, what I cared about, what kept me up at night, and how to make my story make sense. What followed was some of the most intense, meaningful, and honestly unforgettable moments of my life. Late nights on Zoom, sitting together for hours, sometimes 8 straight hours for my personal essay. I mean, I can't sit for that much too. Just working through my essays, sentence by sentence.
He never made me feel like I was taking too long. He never treated it like a task. He was all in. And man, the way he edited, I can't even explain it. His words didn't just make the essays better, they made me understand myself better. There were times I'd read something he rewrote and just sit there stunned. Like, wait, that's me? That's actually me. He helped me find my voice when I didn't even know I had one. So, sir, thank you so much for the hours, for the patience, for the care, for more than just being a counselor. You didn't just help me write applications, you helped me grow. You helped remind me that my story matters. Thank you.
Yeah, this is for you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate a very special milestone in my daughter Gia's life. It feels like just yesterday I was holding her hand on her first day of school, and now here we are sending her off on an incredible adventure to Purdue University in the USA. To say we are proud would be an understatement. Gia, watching you grow into the intelligent, determined, and compassionate young woman you are today has been the greatest joy of our life. You set your sights on a dream, and through your sheer hard work, late night studies, and unwavering focus, you have turned that dream into a reality. Getting into a prestigious institution like Purdue is a testament to your dedication, and I am absolute of your accomplishment. This journey, however, was not one she took alone, and that brings me to a very special person who has been an incredible guide and mentor to Jia, Mr. Lavesh Loda sir. Sir, I still remember the first day we came to meet you for your advice for Jia's personality development classes, and see where we stand today. So we want to express our deepest and most sincere gratitude to you in the often confusing and overwhelming process of university admissions. You were a beacon of clarity and a pillar of support. You didn't just counsel Jia, you believed in her. You saw her potential and helped her navigate every step with patience and wisdom. From shortlisting universities to crafting essays, your guidance was invaluable. You were more than a counselor, you were a mentor who calmed our anxieties and instilled confidence in our daughter. Thank you, Labis sir, for helping to open this door for her. We will forever be grateful. To our family and friends tonight, your constant encouragement and blessings have meant the world to us and to Gia. Knowing she has such a strong support system back home will be a great comfort as she embarks on this new chapter. As we stand on the cusp of this new beginning, there is of course a mix of emotions. There's the excitement for the incredible opportunities that awaits her at Purdue, a world of new knowledge, new friendship, and new experiences. And then there's the natural sadness of seeing our daughter prepare to leave home and travel thousands of miles away. The house will certainly feel a little quieter without her laughter and sweet sounds. We'll miss our lunch and dinner together whenever we got a chance. But this is the journey of life. We raise our children to have roots and then we give them wings to fly. All the students present here. As you all head to your respective universities, we all parents want you to remember few things. Embrace every opportunity. Be open to new ideas and different cultures. Step out of your comfort zone. There will be challenges and there might be times you feel homesick. But know that you have the strength and resilience to overcome anything. There's a famous Hindi movie dialogue I would like to say. There are no failures, just setback. It's from a Hindi movie Rockford. That and remember that we are just always a phone call away and cheering you on every step of your life. We are not saying goodbye tonight. We are saying see you later. We are so incredibly excited to see the amazing things you will achieve and the wonderful persons you will all become. Yeah, go shine, go rise, and always remember the values that brought you here. We are proud beyond words. Please join me in cheering all the students and my daughter Jia and all the incredible journey ahead. We all parents love you kids. Cheers and all the very best. Thank you.
Good evening, all. All respected Labesh sir, respected ma'am, respected all parents and dear friends. Now, this is why I am here today is little unusual. My son is in, he has completed first year. Then the question comes, after 1 year, why I am here? Because I want to truly express my gratitude. I mean, it is not the admission for students or parents. The gratitude, what I want to pay, what my son has done because of Anannt Institute, Labesh sir, his performance in the his performance in the last year after the admission. Now, I mean, Anand means infinite. What Labesh sir brings out is infinite qualities, skills, and lot many abilities of the students. Labh means profit. He brings out all the profit in terms of again the values, the holistic approach. Yes, and then I was just writing down a few points. I'm 52, so natural process starts that we forget things. So I called my wife. She was busy in a meeting. That what do I write about the meaning of Divya, ma'am? So I mean, she said you little search on internet, but go in depth because it's not that easy. So then I came out. I mean, I would like to read what I came across. So the Divya, ma'am means it is in realm. It is a temple, and this temple indicates to Lord Lakshmi and Lord Vishnu, and this is the real. So now it is so beautifully viewed. I mean, viewed. म्हणजे एकमेकात देवाने छान असं गुंतवलंय. आनंद, लाभ, Lakshmi, profit. I mean, Lakshmi is like every student is going to have a profitable journey. Now the question की after 1 year मी इथे का आलोय? मी हळूहळू त्याच्याकडे येईन. So my journey began before 2 years. I have a daughter, elder daughter, and my son Shavin. My daughter, when we were in Bombay, from 6th, 7th standard, I was very closely bonded with my daughter. I was teaching her mathematics, and there, for her admissions to universities, we went to FACT and some other counseling institute. She had joined 2 counseling institutes. So I was complete in the process. Suppose, for example, like there were 50 meetings, I was there for 40 meetings for my daughter. And there it was when I stepped in a very jazzy office, I mean, at the reception, and then again 2-3 conference halls, and a huge premises. I mean, aesthetically it was so beautiful. Then, I mean, she got into a good college. For her post-graduation, by the time Sherwin had come up for to get to some counselor, we had shifted in Pune, and she had got admissions in Columbia College, which is a Ivy League, and she had a complete understanding, like what are the necessities, everything. And luckily, she was here during her summer vacation. So me, my daughter Devangi and Sharvin went to sir's office. And while climbing the stairs, I said, Devangi, काय किती steps आहेत? आणि आपल्याला हे करायचंय. Then we went inside, I saw the office. Now immediately I went back to that Jazzy office and I said, I don't know how it is going to be. And the moment we started the discussion with Labe sir, I mean, after a couple of minutes, I just looked at my daughter and she nodded and she said, it is done. Because she had a complete understanding. And then we came down. After the discussion for this first meeting, when we came down, we were at the gate. She said, Papa, तू म्हणत होतास किती steps वरती जायचंय. आणि see, we are at the gate. God has opened the gate for your son. आणि हे steps already चढण्याच्या आधीच तो 4-5 steps because of sir, he has climbed the steps. And I'm sure after 1 year you see where आपला Sharvin असेल. I mean, she had that confidence. So, and it stood, I mean, the meaning came out to be true. Anannt Institute goes beyond their responsibilities. Last year when I had come from graduation, a lady here had expressed that while applying for visa, they card accept करत नाही. I still remember तर लाबे सरांनी immediately स्वतःचं कार्ड दिलं, तो CVV number दिला. I mean, this is something very different what I have heard. Then Sharvin was struggling to get a visa appointment. And he had to prepare a lot. The sir came out and sir said, Sharvin, don't worry, I'll handle it. And I don't remember, mostly it is Shweta ma'am. She was away from midnight 12 to 5 for a week to get Sharvin a visa slot. I mean, we should applaud this with a clap. Very different. And then I still remember the student from Kerala came to for the graduation program here, and this is very unusual by train. After the graduation ceremony, I was just outside and I was talking to him. So he said, Uncle, normally I'm not such a socialized person, but I've got into such a beautiful college and I wasn't sure. And there were a lot of internet problems and I struggled, but what college I've got, it is only because of Lavish sir. And from Kerala, he had come to this graduation ceremony to Pune, and he said, I do not attend any of the functions. So this means a lot. Now, as sir said, he yells at students just before some time. Can I have a little water? Sorry, I'm taking much of your time. So, sir Manali, I have yelled at students. Sir, I would like to remember you have not only yelled at students, once you yelled at me. So, why this was because Sharvin had applied for 14-15 colleges and almost 12 colleges were, top of the universities and colleges. So Babson was one college where sir wanted Sharvin to go and the fee structure is too high. And I was completely against it. But then sir called me and I said, sir, no sir, Babson's And he got very angry on me and he said, "Sir, nothing doing. You just don't think of anything and you do it." But by the time I had realized that I have to follow Labesh sir, I have to follow ma'am, I have to follow Anannt Institute. So I blindly said yes. Let us see how we'll manage about these things. Sharvin was a very introvert guy. Sharvin was very shy, and Labesh sir brought out all the qualities with him. So why I'm here today is to tell about what Sharvin has done after getting into the Babson College. Sharvin's one of the professor, Sharvin told me just a month ago when he had come for the summer for a few days that very top class professors are there to teach him. One professor is a retired businessman, and in his account he has in his savings account he has around 5,000 crores. It is not about the money, but the experience, because Sharvin is going for this entrepreneurship this thing. For one event, he was invited very few selected students were invited in Harvard College. So Sharvin was one of them. And one midnight, I still remember, a message popped in. And normally I don't check the messages, but I checked and I opened the messages. It was Babson College goes over ahead of Harvard College, and it's the number one college. And that is what it is, just because of Labesh sir. So, I mean, today if you ask me, a thought came to my mind, oh, I should have been born these days so that I could go to Anannt Institute and I could have designed my career more this thing. Also, while coming in the car, a thought came to my mind that this is not enough. In next life, I would like to be Labesh sir's younger brother. Why younger brother? Because he's not only as every parent and student have mentioned, he's not only a guide for the technical responsibilities. As a human being, he's in one-to-one touch. I remember during board exam of 12th standard, my son Sharvin was terribly disappointed. He was crying, and then he came. I said, "You just call Labesh sir." Truly I am blessed that Labesh sir was motivating Sharvin for 7 to 8 hours, and he did well in the physics exam, because that ended up him going to Babson. So this is it. And while coming from the car, as I told that I should be born as his younger brother. Ma'am, sorry, please don't feel otherwise. You still remain his wife in the next. I'm just going asking for as a younger brother. So we have come here to, pay the gratitude, and this is not enough. But I just wanted to tell the journey does not end after your children or student gets into the college. Actually, the journey with Labesh sir begins after you start. This is because getting admission is only the direction. He has been with my son, and when my son came, we went to meet Labesh sir. We met. So, while that time, I got to know that when Sharvin was stressed in Babson College, Sir has started a meditation with Sharvin. This is unbelievable. I would like to just say two things, dear students. Please work hard and be in touch with the Anantt Institute, Labesh sir, and every faculty, because you will surely go ahead. And my daughter said that she wants, she is now working. She has done a post graduation that she wants to be in touch with Lavish sir. I mean, that understanding everyone has. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, can you please come on stage? Divya ma'am.
So we have Rishabh who is joining from Bangalore. He was not able to come here, but he would join online from Bangalore to share his feelings.
Yes, hi, this is Venu. Hello everyone. It's Ramya, my wife, and it's Rishabh, the prime beneficiary of Anannt Education's efforts. I am really sorry that we haven't been able to join. I had every intention of doing because I thought that was the least we can do for what the vision team have done here for us. And to be very honest, I don't mean the result of the effort of where your child gets admission. If that is, of course, that's always nice and that's an outcome. We're all working towards and we all want. But I try and judge people by their efforts and how they go about their work. I have to say, Anantt Education, the approach has been spectacularly detailed. Their commitment to just making sure you are equipped to address every possible situation is so complete, is so thorough, has gone so far beyond what I expected. And I'm genuinely impressed. I have already recommended, and I think one of my friends has already signed up, and I'll make sure that more people do because of the fact that Ramya has been doing the research. My wife, she has been doing a lot of research, and we have actually spoken to a couple. Don't want to get into numbers. Had spoken to a couple, did some waiting with them. Who are far more expensive, 2x, actually 3x at the time. All right, and these were based in Bangalore. And we just absolutely did not get a sense of anything that was customized for us or what we wanted out of this whole counseling program or any of that, or our whole education journey. And the one thing, I think we did 2 calls with Lavish. One was 2 years ago. When Ramya first reached out, isn't it? And then maybe last year, and just there's a kind of questioning that happens during a pre-call to establish what we want out of this. Shows you what a professional organization this is. How they're tuned to customizing things for you. It's not about saying, hey, here are the top 5 colleges, here's where you should apply. That kind of cookie-cutter approach is what you will get most often, I feel. I mean, at least the 3 experiences that we had before this. This was far more tailored to figuring out what do you want out of this, what's your intent, what's your expected outcome, what is your area of interest, and what's your budget, and then now let's try and figure out something. It felt very, very customized to us, which was a great beginning. I said, okay, this is the kind of person and agency that I want to work with. So that was the beginning. But after that, the number of things that came in that we had no expectation of, right? Right down to negotiating scholarships. I cannot think of anyone who commits to getting you something and then says, all right, I've got you this, now let me try and negotiate this on behalf. This is someone who's 2 or 3 things it shows for me. Someone who knows their domain so well to be able to predict what you get and also to be able to take chances. As parents, we would never do that, right? You don't want to, rub the educational institutions the wrong way, so you're like, oh. But Lavish had a very clear sense of how to do this, right? And the fact that, hey, it's done, that benefit of experience, right? Super. Think small things like, the whole anxiety for kids and doing, I don't know which service provider thinks of that. Be very honest, it blew my mind. When the US government did this whole social media vetting thing, he immediately did a class on how to manage your Instagram or whatever. This is, responsiveness to another level. I am genuinely, I cannot stop seeing praises of how well they're doing their jobs. It's not about our critic or what. I genuinely wish I can get more people to benefit from what Anannt Education is doing, the approach. And I've made it the thing in Bangalore, in my circle at least, I'll make sure that I'll get you more people because I want people to benefit from this approach. It's not common, it is very rare. That's all I like. Sorry, I overstated, but I do want to make up for not being there.
Blessed. I'm blessed for every single praise, compliments. Guys, I'll take it leave. Can you please handle this? Thank you so much, everyone, parents, students, all my dear ones. Thank you so much for all the praises, and this is all the strength and the power for us, which probably keeps us motivating and help us do whatever we can and continue doing that. As Sir rightly said, Sir, we good there. Divya ma'am, Lakshmi. So this wouldn't have been possible. Whatever I could do, my wife has to, or rather my entire family, my kids have to go through the late night 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock calls till the point the essays and the entire thing is taken care of. So again, when I say this for myself, this cannot happen without the support of Spandana ma'am's family, without the support of Shweta ma'am's family. The sheer amount of commitment the entire families go through, specifically during the application season. Thank you so much, one and everyone. My parents, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be standing tall without the support system created by them. I am genuinely indebted to each one of you from your end for the trust, the faith, and for obvious reasons the support system, including my families, Shweta ma'am's family, Spanda ma'am's family is not here, supporting staff, the entire teaching community's family. Thank you so much for entrusting us with the responsibility and with the lives of your kids. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. I have been in touch with a lot of families for obvious reasons. We create a bond, the rapport is there, and all those things. I've been part of a lot of journeys, and there are a lot of requirements. They want to associate with us through all multiple channels with respect to the undergrad kids wants to get into their graduation, they want career advices, they want us to work on the resumes and things like that. And there was no structure way. It was all happening on beck of a call whenever they wanted. There was no structured way for that. This year, for the first time, we are coming up with a new version of an extremely structured way of making sure that the journey beyond admits is successful. We call it post admits. It's exclusively for 20 students as of now because we are not yet accustomed to the scale of the work that would require. The whole purpose of doing this is to make sure that the kids get the right approach, right support in terms of connecting with the right individuals for getting internships in states, connecting with the right individuals in terms of motivating them on campus, and a lot more. There will be one-on-one interactions, there will be a lot of webinars for them happening as a group, cohort-wise. So, post-admit is one of those products we are launching, I believe. Thank you so much. Beyond admits is something which we are launching for this year, and we have a limit for that. This is exclusively primarily for, I believe, Anantt kids only, and the earlier Anantt kids. That's about it, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry for interrupting you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Last, I would like to call Arush. So, Arush.
I'll keep it short. this wasn't really a speech, which I'm prepared for. But my journey with Anantt started as early as January last year. And back then, I wasn't even preparing for applying anywhere in the US. So since I'm NR, I was just trying to, get one of the BITS colleges through my SAT score. So I only applied for SAT preparation. And that is where I met Ramesh sir and Nutan ma'am, who helped me a lot in my SAT preparation. So after the first attempt, then I even met Prerna ma'am, where I went to the office and she 2 days before my SAT, she helped me a lot. We had a one-on-one conversation and I cleared all my doubts. I went to the office there, which is in Pune. So, and then once I got a good SAT score, my father, who had found out about Anantt University, Anantt class, he told that why not try for US universities, and this was happening as late as last September. So we knew that if we are going to apply, we are going with only however much we have. We can't prepare anything more as such within a span of 1.5 months. But that is where Labesh sir came into the picture. He, with whatever I had, whatever activities I had done out of my own interest, Labesh sir helped me, organize it so efficiently and present it so well that when I finished the application, I was about to submit to many universities. Just before, when we see that preview, I was myself shocked to see, what I had created, what Labesh sir and Spandita ma'am and Shweta ma'am had helped me create. That was surprising. Shweta ma'am sat with me late at night till calls. Even Labesh sir did. We in fact even had a call for some of the college essays at 1 a.m. I remember. And Spandita ma'am once again helped me with registering for tests and all. And that is also an important part. So I was really shocked in a good way that I got into such a good university. I got into Purdue University for computer science. So that shocked me as well. If I was told this would happen a couple months ago, let's say 1 year ago, I wouldn't have believed it. But again, thanks to Anantt sir and his team, here I am. And not only that, but even now that I've gotten in, all the students have gotten in, they have still been holding so many webinars, so many discussions and all. That shows their determination, how much they care about us, because sir had also launched meditation and a couple more webinars which were really, really interesting and also helped a lot. So that shows how much they care about us. It's not just just technically doing their job of just getting us to the university. They also prepare us as a whole going there holistically. So yeah, that and support from my parents. So once again, I'm very thankful to the Anantt team, and I wouldn't have gotten here anyway. Thank you so much, Labesh.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Our channels are a great way to continue engaging with us beyond the classroom. So as we always say, we are just a call or a text away, or all these platforms are always there. You can find us on all these social media platforms. And with that, now comes the special moment. It's time to celebrate the stars of the evening. So, to felicitate our students with a small token as a gesture of our pride, now to continue the celebration, I would like to hand over to Spandita ma'am. Please.
Thank you, sir. So, hi everyone. So, I hope you all are having a great time. Is it? That's great. Okay, now, so after the heart-touching word from our parents and students, we are here to celebrate our students to give them the most exciting part of our event. So, each one of you have worked incredibly hard, and we want to celebrate your dedication and achievement with a little something special. So, I would like to call upon stage Sneha ma'am to apply tilak. The application of tilak on the forehead symbolizes enlightenment and wisdom. It also evokes divine blessing and protection. The rice granule placed on the tilak represents prosperity and divine blessing and protection. May this tilak be the symbol of your continued success. Now, I would like to call upon stage Labe's parents, Mr. Satish Lodha and Mrs. Ujwala Lodha, to represent the token of love to the students. Now, students, please get ready. I will call upon stage one by one your name. So, get the victory tilak and proceed with the felicitation. And of course, parents, please don't forget to give a round of applause for your kids. Let's get started. Just Shah, Stony Brook University, Bachelor's in Data Science. Wisconsin-Madison, Bachelor's in Environmental Engineering. He's also not here. Next, Arnav Bharmarkar, California State University, Long Beach, Bachelor's in Biochemistry. Next, Arush Pariskar, Purdue University, West Lafayette, Bachelor's in Computer Science. Thank you, sir and ma'am, for felicitating our student. You can have a seat. Next, Aditya Agarwal, University of Birmingham. Next, Divisha Khemka, Rushir Shah, ESSEC Business School, Bachelor's in Global BBA. Tanmay Deshmukh, Stevens Institute of Technology, Masters in Engineering Management. Next, Nirvik Shinde, HDW Berlin, Germany, Masters in Industrial Engineering. Next, Niharika Jadhav, New Jersey UGC Institute of Technology, Masters in Data Science. Thank you, sir and ma'am. You can have it. I would like to call K, Masters in Management. Next, Sejal Sechia, University of Leeds, UK, Masters in Management. Next, Nagesh Surana, Wollongong University, Dubai, Masters in Applied Finance. Next, Yash Gandhi, Stony Brook University, Masters in Computer Science. Aditya Patel, Stony Brook University, Masters in Data Science. Sanat Kandalkar, Stevens Institute of Technology, Masters in Data Science.
Thank you, Ramesh sir and madam. I would like Rishabh Chu, Northeastern University, Masters in Semiconductor Engineering. Next is Ishita Joshi, University of Southern California, Masters in Computer Science. She is not here. Prajwal Guzarkar, she is also not here. Vedanti Doke, no. Kirti Palve, Catholic Village University. Janvi Kulkarni, University at Buffalo, Masters in Business Analytics, no. Abhigyan Gupta, National University of Singapore. Thank you so much, Savita and Shweta.
California State University, Masters in Aerospace Engineering. Arpita Naik, the University of Manchester, Bachelors of Medicine. Aditya Malya, Washington College, Bachelors in Biology. Adrian Alba, Pennsylvania State University, Bachelors in Computer Engineering. Karthik Kapoor, University of Wisconsin-Madison, Bachelors in Mechanical Engineering. Prasanna Balagopal, UIUC, Bachelors in Mechanical Engineering. Priya Kumar, University of Edinburgh, Bachelors of Biological Science. Amruta Kumar, University of College London, Bachelors in Biochemical Science. Akshay Menon, University of Bath, Bachelors in Mathematics. Advait Sharma, University of Manchester, Bachelors in Mechanical Engineering. Simon Ramchandrani, Indiana University, Bloomington, Bachelors in Business. Stavan Sagala, University of Wisconsin-Madison, Bachelors in Robotics. Girik Chanda, Exeter University, Bachelors in Computer Science. Adrian Stephen, University of Cincinnati, Bachelors in Robotics. So, thank you everyone for warm applause and for joining us in celebrating the incredible success of our students. We will forever cherish this moment. Now, I would like to call upon stage Shweta, my colleague, to give a vote of thanks. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I'm so sorry, I'm always a bit emotional at this moment. Isn't this overwhelming for you guys? And parents as well, of course. So many emotions, dreams, and hopes packed into such a short span of time. As we wrap up today's event, I am Shweta, and on behalf of Team Anantt, I want to thank each one of you, our dear students, and ever supportive parents, for being here with us. To the parents, thank you for placing your trust in us and allowing us to be the part of your children's journey. Your unwavering support, faith, and the amount of trust you are sharing with us means the world to us. And it's what motivates our entire team to keep doing what we do. To our incredible students, as you set on this exciting new chapter, know the challenges that will come your way. But remember, trust yourself, stay open to the unknown, seize every opportunity, and of course, keep Lavish sir's advice close to your heart. Stay connected with the friends and mentors you have found here. They will be your anchor, your cheerleaders, and your guideposts. Even from miles away, this community is just beginning of your lifelong network. As you move forward, remember that you carry a piece of Anantt with you. No matter where life takes you, our support is always just a message away. Thank you once again for being part of this memorable evening. Here's wishing each one of you a future filled with success, joy, and boundless possibilities. I'm just about to cry now. So let's just quickly gather for a group photo, please. Post our group photo. We would network over refreshments and feel free to exchange your numbers again. Yeah.
Thank you so much.